Okay, so it's the next day. It's the afternoon of the next day. This morning I took the car down to STS Tyre Pros, which is a franchise tyres exhaust place, and they've done the tracking. I've just measured on this side and on the other side, and they're both exactly the same now. So it was well out, not off the scale, but it was quite well out, and the steering wheel was slightly off. It was at about almost 1 o'clock, which now it isn't. It drove absolutely fine. You wouldn't have known, but obviously it was quite clearly out, which we knew it was anyway. But it's good that it was only the tracking, so no suspension needed. So that's a time saving and a cost saving. So what we're doing today, as I showed you yesterday, I've glued this back on, tiger sealed the top of that back on. I had a horrible feeling I'd done it the wrong way around then for a second, but I haven't. That's good. So I'm going to put that back in. You know what I didn't do? I drove it down to that place and I didn't top any oil up. God's sake, you can't believe I did that. So I'm not going to do that today, but I'm going to do the back bumper today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the back, I'm going to get it jacked up at the back. I think I'll turn the car around. I'll get it jacked up at the back, get the wheels off, get the bumper off, change that chrome strip, have a little go at the repair on that side. What was there this side? I can't remember. Oh, there's a little bit there as well. I'll have a little go at that, rub that down, see if I can get some paint on that. What else? That, I want to have a look at that exhaust, because it looks like it's a new exhaust, that, or newish. Oh, hello, Poppy. There she is again. Poppy. She's ignoring me. And then as the wheels are off, I'll give them a good clean as well. At least that'll get the two rear wheels done. I can do the front ones at another time. So I'm going to try and get this booked in for an MOT next week now. If it passes, then I've got 2 people lined up who want to buy it. I've just emailed one of them, and I've just texted one of them and said I'll send her a little walk around video later on, because obviously this will be done by the end of the day, so I can give her a proper walk around. It's still MOT'd, but obviously it's having a new one. The wheels will still need a bit of work done on them, but again, that can be done probably next week. So I'm going to put you on, I'm going to turn the car around, I'm going to put you on time lapse on the tripod, and we'll get that back bumper off, get it up in the air, get that back bumper off, and have a look at it underneath. We're hoping as well that, of course, there's no damage behind there. I've got that little chrome cover, I've got one of those, so I'll put that on when I get it back on. But of course the bumper's not come off, it's obviously had a little clonk at the back there, so we're hoping, of course, that the bar isn't damaged, because I haven't got one, so we'll have to order one. Fingers crossed it's not. I don't think it will be, but obviously we need to have a look. So okay, let's do it. Let's get you up on the tripod, get the car turned around, and let's get on with it. Okay, so a bit dirty, but apart from that, it's all okay. That bracket's okay. Back bar is completely untouched. So I'm going to clean that up. Same goes for this side as well. So I've used the old 2K and it's very, very glossy, as you all said to me. It's very glossy, so it looks nice. Obviously you can see the transition into the old, so I sort of wish I'd done the old bumper now. I wouldn't have had enough. I only got a 200ml can, so I put that in the fridge. Apparently if you put it in the fridge it lasts longer, maybe about 24 hours. So if I've got any more to do tomorrow, I might be able to use it, because it's quite expensive. It's like 200ml was about, how much was it, 17 quid, 19 quid? But of course if you get a good finish on it, then it's worth the money. And you just have to add that onto the cost of the car. If you have to throw it away, you have to throw it away. Oh God, cardboard box falling over. So as you see, I've cleaned the black piece up on the bumper, and I have put it into the chrome, the new chrome bit, which is lovely and shiny. It's got my fingerprints on it now. I carefully whacked it in to get it back in, because I didn't want to have to take the bumper off again once this bumper goes back on. Yeah, up here I have, let's come off. How's that come off? That's it. I've got this bit, which I've got to clean up. It's funny, isn't it? You spend all that money on that bit of the bumper, but they don't give you this bit. It's like 46 quid or whatever it was, and you don't get that bit, which is a bit of a con, I think. I'm trying to find where it hooks in. I'll have to wait until it's dry to do that. I'll just have to get it in at the moment. It's still got bits of gunk over it. We'll give it a good old wipe over once we've got it in anyway, so not too worried. There you go, finishes it off nicely. So I'm just trying to keep away from the paint, of course, or the clear coat. Still want to give it a wipe, but get those finger marks off. That is lovely. Looks like a new bumper now. Well, we'll see once I've polished the paint. So I've learned from, not from my mistake, well yeah, I suppose it was from my mistake, learned from my naivety, and you've all, well, many of you helped me out on this, telling me to do more coats. So I did 3 coats of clear coat. It is as shiny as anything. The only bit that's maybe questionable is where I've blended the clear coat in from new paint to old paint. So obviously I'll be cutting that back. It's 24 hours, isn't it, until it's dried properly, so I won't be doing that till tomorrow. So what I'm going to do, I've put the wheels back on. Let me take the camera off of here actually and show you properly. So I've taken the wheels out into the back garden. I've given them a good clean. They haven't been touched up yet. I'm going to go over them with a bit of sandpaper and paint them if necessary, but I think I'm going to do that on the car. It may just be a lacquer, it may need nothing. Once I've sanded some of the kerbals, this one's not too bad actually, the other one's not quite so good. So yeah, and the front ones have got to come off again anyway to give them a proper going over. But I'm going to leave that bumper to go off for about an hour. But in the meantime, I'm just going to get I thought it was up on ramps. We're not on ramps, so we're up on axle stands. So I'm going to get that out of the way, put that in the garage to finish drying off properly, and get it down off the stand. Okay, so while I'm waiting for that bumper's clear coat to dry, I thought I'd have a go at this. So as you know, I bought some, I think we need to put it in something, don't we? Don't want to put it in the lid. I bought some paint, leather touch-up paint. I think I'm going to have to pour it into the lid. I haven't got anything else to put it into. So I thought I'd give it a go. So I'm going to pour this into the lid. I don't know how much I need or how many coats it's going to require. Let's give it a go. It sort of looks the right colour, you know. Let's paint it on and see what happens. It might look rubbish. No, it's not really the right colour, but no, I think it's going to be crap. Let's paint it on and leave it, and then maybe we'll give it another coat. If it's no good, I have got another steering wheel, I think, which I didn't want to use unless I had to, but I don't really want to leave this steering, because this is a good, nice car. So I don't want to leave a crap steering wheel on it. So I'm just giving that a quick touch up where it needs it. It might, once it's dried, it might fade in. Well, I can't see it myself, but you never know. At the moment it looks absolute shit. It is quite bad. It's obviously someone's rings. I'm pretty sure I've got a good steering wheel. I think I bought one. Yeah, I did, didn't I? I bought one for 30 quid or something like that. Yeah, it's going to look rubbish. That is going to look rubbish. It was worth a try. Maybe if it was the right colour it might help, but we'll see what it's like when it's dried. But I think it's too far out colour wise, I think. Does it look, oh, nearly dropped it. Does it look as crap through the camera as it does in real life? Yeah, it does. Oh well, it's worth a try. We'll see what it's like when it's dried anyway. I'll just rake out that steering wheel, can always change it. Well, I'm going to put this bumper back on. I pulled the car right back. So it's only been painted, the final clear coat, about 45 minutes ago, but I want to try and get it back on as best I can. That's it. Now, am I going to be able to grab hold of that and get it in the side? That is really nice and glossy, you know. That looks really good. You know what, I don't even think that really needs a polish. That's fantastic, that stuff. Thank you, whoever it was who recommended that that particular paint. I'm going to show you it again, if I can get to it. I'll put it in the fridge, hang on a minute, let me find it. Bear with. Put that up there. Right, there it is. It's Pro XL. There you go. Pro XL. Pro Clear 2K. This is a 200ml can. They do it in 500ml as well, but obviously because you can only use it once, or you know, it goes off in 24 hours. I thought I'd get a small can because most of what I do is repairs. So now, based on that, at the moment, that looks absolutely fantastic. That doesn't look at all like it needs a cutting back, a cut and polish. It looks amazing. Based on that, I would definitely, I mean, I'll reserve judgment until I've actually done a polish on it. But the way it looks at the moment, maybe this colour's a little bit forgiving, I don't know. No, it's not, is it, particularly grey? The white is. But based on what that looks like now, I'd do a whole bumper. Or a wing. No, actually, I don't know about a wing. A bumper I can probably get away with. We'll see how it polishes up. Because, I mean, there is some orange peel in it. As you'd expect from a rattle can. And an amateur like me. But it looks brilliant. It looks absolutely brilliant. So I'm going to try and put the tabs in. I'm going to do it gently because I don't want to have to take this off again. I want to get it all back on. So we'll give it a go. So put this back in the fridge, put this back on, and then we'll be back with you. There you go, went in brilliantly. Look at that, it looks amazing. Oh, I'm so pleased. I can't get over this. I just need to clean that little bit up on the bumper, which I missed earlier. That's because I cleaned it up after the bumper had come off. It's not affecting the paint that I've just done. Just want to clean it. And say I'm going to go over all this again anyway once I've polished this up. That is fantastic, absolutely fan-bloody-tastic. I'll do the other side. Then I'll get the lights back in. That's better. That's better, much better. Right, I am well chuffed. Can you tell I'm pleased? That's incredible. The difference just by using a proper 2K clear coat. It's chalk and cheese, it really is. I wish I'd used this on the other grey car now. Amazing. Right, I'm not going to film me putting lights back in, that's putting lights back in, so we'll put them in and I'll probably turn the car back around again as well. I've swept up all the mess that I made. I've just got a dustpan and brush it up. So we're almost there. I'm going to clean up the seals as well because they're absolutely rotten up there. Look at the state of those. Rotten. So I'm going to clean those out because the only reason I was not rushing but wanted to get this done was because I'm going to do a quick walk around video for the probable buyer. She's well excited and I gave her a progress report today. I can see that steering wheel from here. It's probably not dried properly, but I'm not going to change the steering wheel today. I have got one here. Let's have a look. Is it a decent one? Yeah. There you go. Look, we've got a proper decent steering wheel here, so we will change that. Where did I get that from? Can't remember. Was it Club 500? Not sure. No, I don't think it was. It's got a label on it, but don't know. Anyway, don't matter where I got it from. It's going on the car. May even swap that one over with Loopy Harold, depending on what happens with Loopy Harold. If it goes cheap and cheerful to eBay, I'll swap it over. Right, let's get it done. Right, whilst it was up on the ramp, so I've given the engine the usual hashtag elbow grease clean. That's all nice and clean now. I haven't tracked down the service history on this yet, but so we do know that the cam belt was done on the 17th of the 12th. We just don't know what year. Battery, all that, everything is all nice and clean under there now. The only thing I've got left to do really is to put a new one of these on. I have ordered some from AliExpress. They haven't come yet, so if it comes to it, I'll take the one off of Harold for the time being. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. The wheels have come up surprisingly well. I used the fallout remover on those and gave them a really good scrub with a wheel brush. And apart from the bits of curbing and what have you, they've come up pretty spotless. I haven't done the insides of these wheels yet because I need to take them both off again. The back wheels have been done inside and out, so they're spotless. There's the lovely painted bumper, which just needs polishing up tomorrow. That wheel's been cleaned. That one's all nice and clean as well now. It's come up surprisingly well. But I say, I will have to take those off and do them again. Or do the insides, I should say. Steering wheel looks rubbish. As I expected it to, really. It was worth, for whatever it cost, 7 or 8 quid or whatever it was for the paint, it was worth a try. But yeah, I've just got to put some mats in it now. And we're done. Well, we're not done. We've still got a few bits and pieces to do. MOT I'm going to try and book for next week. I've just got to touch these little bits of paint up as well. I haven't done that yet. Might do that in a minute. But yeah, that's it pretty much. It's a good job. Very good job. Well pleased. So that's it from Project Christian for today. This will be the end of this video. We'll probably have one more video. I think that's it. So I'm going to get it booked in tomorrow for an MOT for next week, hopefully. We just got to polish up that back bumper, a few bits and pieces to do, and we're done, really. Still got to service it or see if it needs servicing. I think it does. If not, we'll just top the oil up. But we'll check that next week before it goes to its MOT. So that's it for this video. As I say, one more video to come. Hope you've enjoyed this one. Hope it's been informative for you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you're a casual viewer, hit that subscribe button. We're gradually inching our way towards 5,000, or towards 4,000. With 3,400 and something the last time I looked. So hopefully we will get to that 4,000 at the very least. I would still like to get to the 5,000 mark, but we might not do that. So again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you probably next week on this project, and hopefully it'll be finished and sold by next Saturday, I'm hoping. Depends on whether I can get an MOT in next week or not, but we'll see. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Take care, stay safe. We'll see you soon.